Okay, it's Valentine's Day today. So what I did, since I didn't have a girlfriend and I have to represent something like my worship for the divine princess and the divine goddess. These are like my spiritual worship, how where it goes. So I have to like make it like a drawing or an icon for the divine goddess or the divine princess. So what I'm trying to say is that I bought this doll and she looks pretty like the divine princess, and she has a dress and everything, and she looks very good. And Sidera is a ethereal ghost girl, so I kind of made her name Sidera so that every time I like need support or something, and I go on and cuddle with it or whatever for a little bit of support from the divine princess, she can help me out like with my depression and stuff for being so lonely. It's a very real thing in my life where felt way too lonely in my life. And this way, when I worship the divine princess and divine goddess, I can bow before her, the doll, you know what I mean? And because it's the icon for the divine princess. This worships the divine princesses. Well, she's an icon for a divine princess because she's skinny like the princess would be and everything. So already kind of like fell in love with the doll, kind of, because it's just so cute, you know what I mean, and everything. But all I'm trying to say is that it's just so cute. Okay. Like I like the hair and like sniffing up the hair, it feels almost real, you know what I mean? So I get that nurturement or that satisfaction, you know what I mean? And it just helps me out. I use I had two other dolls before that I really had in my life, and this doll is by all means a good doll. Like, it was only $1.25 for this doll, and I can't even believe it was that cheap. But it's a really good doll. It's gonna serve me well in the way that I worship the divine princess, so I can take my worship to the next level. You know what I mean? And you know, I always kind of Stargirl, I kind of did like a little worship in my own way to her, like through that one podcast video. It was still on Neo worships the divine goddess. It was still on my YouTube. So this one's just only going on YouTube. I'm not gonna dare post it on Facebook because people will think I'm just weird buying the doll. But since I don't have a girlfriend to turn to, I can turn to this doll and worship through the doll and appreciate the divine princess and everything. And it's a beautiful doll, you know what I mean? So I'll take care of it and make sure that it's appreciated. And yeah, I mean, it's Valentine's Day, and I'm not gonna feel lonely on Valentine's Day anymore. Like, this is actually helping me out. This is reminding me of times where I did have a doll, and it helped me out in the past. So this would be a good worship tool, you know what I mean? To the Divine Princess. And I could just look to the Divine Princess within this doll, and it'll help me out and help her out, within the ethereal, because the ghost girls that are in the ethereal will help them out too, knowing that I'm doing good and they're doing good because of my worship and everything like that for the Divine Princess. But yeah, I just want to keep this doll actually in the video because it's really cool. It's Valentine's Day. I don't know what else to talk about for this long. I wish I had the other part of where I could read that page from, but it's already put away in the other folder. The copies of it, I could swing out the copy real quick, but it would just take a little too much time. So I'll just make a podcast on my dedication to the Divine Princess and how much I worship and love her. Like the like I do worship and love Divine Princess so much, and that's why I really want a girlfriend. Like I eventually need to go to the bars or something because I'm on probation and they said no bars or taverns. Well, I could risk going to the bar just drinking cranberry juice and not actually alcohol. I don't have to drink alcohol. And I could just do it that way just to get a girlfriend, you know what I mean? But that's after my book gets published. I'll risk that and do that after my book gets published. So my book is going to be really good, especially if she gets all the pages for my book. And these hands are plastic and they move around a little bit. They have some like wiggle room to where they're not like hard plastic, but they're like a softer plastic. It's like every doll is like different too. So yeah, this is a pretty good doll. It's just on Valentine's Day, I got something to remind myself of good times in my life. So it represents something like at a larger scale too, what it helps me out with. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just enjoying, and I set her altar because I like when they sit up on a table. The doll does sits up on a table and stuff. So then I can see the whole outlook of like what's going on. Like every morning, like I can look and just put my face closer to look at her because my eyesight's not good from far away. But then I could just check in every morning. You know what I mean? And it'll be like this thing that I do in like a ritual type way of worshiping the divine goddess and the divine princess through her so that it makes sense. You know what I mean? The man has to worship the other, and the other worships the man. And that's how it's supposed to be, like in this divine field of intelligence. Because I love the girls and worship the divine princess. I love the divine princess, the divine princesses, and divine goddess, and divine goddesses. Like I love in my heart. So she's saying hi. She's saying hi. Her arm can't go up that high though, unless it turns like this. There we go. Now she's saying hi. 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 I can't talk like a girl, but all I'm trying to say is that she was trying to say hi. Anyway, Neo worships divine goddess, divine goddesses. I hope you're doing amazing. Neo worships divine princess, divine princesses. I hope you're doing amazing. And I'll have to stop the podcast right there. But that was just to represent the divine princess through the doll and what I'm doing and a little bit of that because it's Valentine's Day and this is what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. So everybody have a good day. All right. All right. Bye.